Hi there, my name is Vera.
And I'm Michaela.
And today we're at the Bukidnon Provincial Hospital.
Able to experience a cesarean section, which was amazing. We had never experienced anything close to it. I was actually tearing up when the baby was being lifted out of the mother's uterus, and yeah, I cried for the first time, and you could see just the rush of blood going through the baby, and it was so amazing.
The delivery room was really great, especially because I guess we actually got to see babies being delivered, and when will we ever get that experience ever? I guess for me it was especially special because this is something that I've wanted to do for a while in the future. So being able to have that experience was just absolutely priceless, being able to see it firsthand. The nurses and the midwife were amazing.
Something that I really learnt today was just how privileged doctors and healthcare professionals are to have such access to people's lives through all the ups and the extreme downs, and that's something today is not something I'm ever going to forget, and I feel incredibly honoured to have had the opportunity to have experienced it.
Talking to Dr. Ryan, he was really insightful because he said that no matter what you learn in school, no matter what you learn out of a textbook, once you get into that real life situation within these public hospitals and you have to deal with the card that you're dealt, like Manish said, you might not have a scalpel, you'll have tweezers, you really have to make the most out of the situation, because just as Doc Ryan said, medicine and this healthcare system isn't just our job. It's about a vocation. It's about being able to communicate with the community in a way that improves their health both at home and here at the hospital, and it's really rewarding at that.
And that was something that I really loved. I love the work culture within the emergency room and the emergency department especially. It was quite fun. You can tell that they sort of work together to get through hard situations, and that in itself was quite exciting for me, because I think working the people that you work with makes the work, and makes it seem like you're not working anymore, because they're because you're passionate and you love what you do.
It was really inspiring to see how much they love the job they do, and despite the troubles they face in the operating room and the delivery room, they still try to help out the patient the best way possible. And I guess, like one of the nurses said, save every life and help out with every life as much as possible from whatever opportunity they get.
Impressive realization that this is real people and it affects real lives.
Definitely one of the best days of our lives.
It was a truly amazing day. Yeah,
I think that one of the best things with Hallad is actually coming to the community and experiencing the problems firsthand.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to actually read about a problem, but actually come to the community and experience it firsthand is completely different.
Yeah.
And I think it provides us an opportunity to, firsthand also come up with solutions. Even like something as little as creating a poster can certainly go a long way in a community that where education is really hard to access.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty of what we're doing right now, and hopefully we can make some kind of difference.
And so when we went into the NICU and we spoke to Nurse Loney, who was amazing, and she was explaining the importance of really education to parents, to families, to children as well, because preterm births and also teenage pregnancies were very alarming issues that they're seeing here. And so when we explained that we are doing a sexual education, adolescent health lecture at the school, she said that that's really great, and it's really important to look at how we can talk to the communities here relevant to the Filipino context, because that's what we could possibly do to make a small difference and hopefully to lead to a bigger change.
The experience we had today as essentially pre-med students was something I believe we'd never probably get back at home, and that itself is just invaluable. It shows how much they can do in a hospital so small and such a government-funded hospital to give so much healthcare to patients that definitely need it. It was truly inspiring. Hopefully with Howard we can support more of these hospitals in the future, make a more sustainable change, and make sure that more people and more patients that we see the hospitals obviously dealing with can actually get the help that they need.
And so I was very grateful that whilst the doctor was very busy and had many patients to attend to, she still took the time to explain to us and answer our questions. And I think it says a lot about doctors as health professionals themselves being able to pass on information to others. I think knowing that education is always empowering, so I was very grateful for that.
But I think above all, Mitch would agree with me that the people here really welcomed us and really allowed us to enter their communities and really gave it 100% when giving their insight. And I think that's what really makes an experience like this valuable.
Just a quick shout out to the doctors and nurses here. You've done such an amazing job with your limited resources, and thank you so much for all you do. See ya.
So awkward.